Hi everyone, it's KnightFighter22, just seeking a live 5-minute blitz. I'm here with Connor.
Hi everyone, sorry.
And we are playing a Himalaya from India. Should we go Sicilian? Or should we do that nice idea with the bishop?
Yeah, the nice idea with the bishop.
Because Connor and I have been playing that a lot recently.
The fianchetto.
Yeah, the fianchetto thing. And it's just nice because this bishop always bears down on their castle position. Should we castle queenside or kingside? Oh. Should we castle queenside or kingside? Like, what do you really think is better?
Right now I would say queenside.
Because we can castle queenside pretty easily and...
No, we don't want to take that, do we?
Actually, take this. No, it's not gonna work.
No, we would like that bishop anyway.
Alright, let's just leave that pawn there. Let's go... e6.
Yeah, okay.
And then even if he does, then we can take back with knight or queen. The problem is, we can't really move the d pawn now because e pawn will be weak. And we can't really move the g pawn because the f pawn will be weak.
Why not push the d pawn up? 2 squares.
The d pawn?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And then maybe go c5.
c5.
c5, that's undermining his d pawn.
Okay, but how are we gonna get it up there? Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah, you see what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so we want him to take here, but if not, we'll just take anyway eventually. Okay, so now we're in a pretty weird position, a little bit, but it's okay.
We're quite open.
We've still
got a strong wall to protect.
Yeah, we do. The only problem I think is this e pawn. It can be a little bit weak in positions like this sometimes. But it should be okay, because I think if we get a knight on there, then we should be okay with that. Now, that position is very nice for us.
Why don't we actually take the e-pawn? Anyway.
Yeah. Well, now that this d-pawn is gone, we can now take it. Oh, what happened there? Oh, that's nice. Well, we can just take back with the knight.
Yeah, that's a
very nice position.
For a knight.
As I said, the only flaw is that we have that e-pawn, which is very weak, and just castle here.
Okay, yeah.
Because we can't exactly castle queenside anymore.
Let's move our knight up to c6 next.
Knight to c6.
That's a nice move.
That targets the d4. No, yeah, the d4 square. Also, we got the bishop on f. The bishop bearing down on f2. Yeah, sorry about the keys, by the way. So we're almost a minute ahead on time now, and we're on move 9. Okay, so what is like his weaknesses? What are we gonna try and attack? Like what could be our good next move? Knight to c6, definitely. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a nice move. Then maybe queen up to d6, just supporting that e pawn because it is undefended at the moment. Then we can get the rooks on maybe d and e, or okay, it's gone with expansion, but
yeah, let's move
the bishop there.
Yeah,
and if he takes, just recapture with knight, and we're looking pretty good. He is probably going to take. Oh no,
no, he doesn't.
Right.
Move down a square.
Move down to here.
Yep.
Okay, and then even if he does, then just recapture with knight, and we're attacking the bishop. And as I said, this queen to d6 idea is also very good because it will be now protecting the bishop. So queen to d6 anyway. That also adds further protection to the horse.
The knight.
Yeah. Well, the knight isn't pinned to anything. Okay, so he trades that off. He might take our bishop here. And if he does, then we're completely equal, I think. I think we do have a slight advantage in this position. Very slight advantage, I reckon. What do you think, Connor?
Yeah, I think we've got the better position, to be honest.
Yeah.
Time-wise, he's on 2-2-2, and we are on 3-4-2, so we're doing quite well.
I know, it's, to be honest, the time, he is getting quite low on time, and we can take advantage of that in the end game. If he does go...
No, I had a good idea, but...
Yeah?
But the queen's in the way.
Alright, what was it?
To move our knight up to g4.
Oh yeah. That
checkmate.
Yeah, that'd be nice. But I think a good move is put the rook onto d8 and then maybe push the pawn up to d4. Because then we got the bishop bearing down on here. We got the rook on the same. Oh, sorry. There we go. We got the rook on the same file as the queen. We got this bishop which can swing onto b4 very nicely.
But there's a knight which is attacking it.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is after we play this d4 move, this knight will have to move. So we go rook from a to d1. This rook is fine on the f anyway because it's an open file. That knight is plausible for being taken, but he is attacking our queen currently. Okay, so now what do you think we should do?
No. Why not move our queen up a square?
1 square.
Yep.
What about?
We'll be attacking that pawn, and we'll be attacking this pawn, which then. Oh no, hold on.
No, maybe we should.
No.
What about here?
No, then a queen will attack us.
What about here? Because then after the d4 pawn push, it's threatening checkmate.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah? We just gotta make sure that there's no attackers at all times. His knight's undefended now, so he's gonna have to do something about that. Even if he moves it back to see... Okay, he's attacking again. Let's attack his rook.
Wait, why didn't we just take the knight?
Because he was attacking
he's moving...
He was attacking our queen again.
He's moving the same pieces he wants.
Okay, we don't want to draw, because we have a time advantage of loads. He's only got 1 minute 16 left.
And we have 2:47.
Yeah, I reckon we could easily win on time. Okay, now... Rook from a to d1 and d5?
Yep.
No, actually, just d5. It threatens checkmate.
What, to us?
Well, we can checkmate him on this g2 pawn. Yeah, checkmate.
Wait.
It is checkmate.
Yeah, but how's it protected?
It's not protected. That's why it's checkmate.
No, because then the king will take us.
No, he won't.
Yes, he
We've
will.
got the bishop.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you for watching.
I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
That's alright. Live Blitz22, I believe. I've been KnightFighter22. Connor's been Connor. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.